3, 2, 1.
今夜もミュージック君へのラッキー笑い合って抱き合って幸せにほらなれるように
Simp
very
Simp
sad.
Simp
I was at the corner
Simp
center of my house, and they had
Nation. Put your
pepperoni
hands in the
jerky,
air
and
if
I
you're
thought that
simp.
sounded really good.
Put
And
your
it turns
hands
out
in
the
the air if you're a
pepperoni
simp
jerky's
like
fucking
Vindy.
nasty,
Put your
and I
hands if you're a
wasted
simp like
$8 on
Craftsdwarf.
pepperoni jerky. This is the worst day of my life.
Because you're a simp?
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
You'd think with a name like pepperoni jerky it would be fucking good, because pepperoni is good. I'd rather have just bought like a little pack of pepperoni and be eating that instead. God damn it.
Could you,
I'm pissed.
Vindy, I have a question. Would you say that,
you
Mamma
say something
mia,
about
that
simp,
pepperoni was not very good. It was not a very good pepperoni. Hey, Vindy, hey.
I would say that, but I'm not going to do an Italian accent because you'll make fun of me again.
I'm really glad you used the Spider-Man 2 music for that.
It was funny.
Oh my god, I love
God, the Bacano episode, the Bacano episode was so funny. Holy shit. So,
I'm gonna listen to Spider-Man.
hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Weeaboo Club. It is I, your president. What? The what? And here I have with me my vice president, Craftsdwarf. Hello, Craftsdwarf.
Me, Craftsdwarf.
You're so autistic.
He is.
He goes, what?
No, what do
The
you
what?
mean? Yeah, because you fucking started going. You can't be having tisms while we're recording and then say I'm autistic. You fucking
I'm not
spurg.
having tisms, I'm singing.
Look, look.
You are
Vin-
autism, Vindy.
Vindy pointing out you're autistic doesn't negate his autism.
Look, Vindy, just fucking get back to training for the Rat Olympics, you dumb fuck. God,
You know what? All right. I'll admit that Vindy was correct at one point. Although being correct at one point doesn't disprove the rest. We also didn't even argue on the biggest reason I was making this, mostly minor points. I'll more than likely still make the video, but that'll be later and just stick to the bigger points I meant.
Hey, Vindy,
Yeah.
you ever check the description for a video?
No.
Could
I
it
just
be
say
me?
I just assume what the person's talking about because, you know, they have more subscribers than me and I want to suck their dick. And then when I actually look at the description of the video and realize, oh, I've been wrong for 45 minutes on a live stream.
You ever simp over some clout, dude? Couldn't be me.
No. Why do you think I tell you you're an idiot constantly?
But I don't have clout, Vindy. I only steal clout. So obviously you wouldn't try to get some from me. Because I don't give any.
Yeah.
I just
you only
steal.
talk you only talk to people as long as they're useful to you for clout, actually.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that you do a podcast where you have more subscribers than the other two people on the podcast. And constantly talk about how it's like one of your favorite things to do.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Right?
Yeah. Only for clout.
Only for clout. God. Anyway, we just released a new episode of the backlog this week, the Bacano episode, and it was fucking funny as shit. God, that episode was funny. We had many classic lines, such as Craftsdwarf saying, "What if you guys were dead?"
I still relate to that line. I feel it. I feel it every day.
Do you still relate? Do you still relate to the line where you say the boy getting sucked by other men?
No, that was a mistake the moment it left my lips.
You know what else was a mistake the moment it left your lips?
No, what are you implying?
The little boys you sucked.
I don't like little boys though. I like little girls.
Oh! Funanari lolly!
I'm gonna fucking shoot you in myself.
Okay, so speaking of Bacano, now that we're already on the topic of Craftsdwarf's degeneracy, I want to go over first the comments that wanted to know. So, for those of you that didn't know, in the Bacano episode, and you can still go leave a comment there, or here, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Kraft said Craftsdwarf said that there was one scene in Berserk that was his fetish, that he loved. And he said that if somebody guessed it, he would DM me his fetish. So I want to go over the comments.
Go for it. I'm looking.
So there were a few that were very similar, but there was one guy, Oblivion, who says, "Can't believe I'm making this comment. Longtime watcher of Crafts content, watched every episode of the Nin Show, subscriber of What since last year, and here I am making my first comment to you guys on this show about the scene in Berserk in which Crafts got a boner." He said, "I actually can't pinpoint the exact scene, but it's got to be a scene from the Lost Children arc since it involves children. Because this is how it works with Crafts, right?"
Is it, Craftsdwarf? Is that how it works?
Keep going.
Cameron also
and
thought it was from Lost
once we
Children.
go through all the comments, I'll DM Vindy if any were correct.
Okay, so
all the
Pandora
comments
said it also had to have been from Lost Children. Then quality hits us with a few good moments. So here's what it is.
Oh, God.
Crafts most likely isn't talking the Eclipse, but probably Slan, the Trolls, Isma's Mermaid Tits, the Demon Chick in Chapter 1, or the actual normal vanilla sex between Guts and Casca, minus the slight hiccup of trauma. Or maybe it was Shirky's naked lolly ass.
What was Slan again? I don't remember.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Oh, is it the horse? Maybe?
Is
I don't know.
Slan Rape Horse?
My little rape horse.
I'm looking.
I used to wonder what
Oh,
rape could
this is
be.
Slan. Oh my god. Slan's gonna give me a boner mid-episode. Oh my god.
Oh, is it the God Hand Lady?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. To make me sick.
Okay, was that all of them?
Yeah, I think, right? Yes. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I hate you. You're such a piece of shit. Did you know that?
I hate Craftsdwarf.
Craftsdwarf is actually the biggest piece of shit, and I can't even explain why, because it's funnier to both of us as is now than it would be if I said anything.
Is it the fucking vanilla sex?
What the one I can't say, but I'm angry, and I'm angry that it's as funny as it is.
Is it the, wait, no, is it the naked ass? It's just the naked ass.
What? I literally can't say anything. I also like this comment from Tra Guy. Actually, there's one as well on Ishizoku Reviewers, is like the most recent fucking season I want to talk about more, but what did he say, actually? Oh, wait, never mind. He just said the show was boring.
No. Try Guy, I think, I don't know if he's even speaking English sometimes in his comments. Like, I try to read them, and I'm like, oh.
I'm trying to see if there were any other...
Here's one by Raphael Racine. He says, "This is what the Bakano rat looks like now. Feel old yet?"
Is he talking about me?
Yeah. Who else would he be talking about, Vindy?
There's also a Rat Vindy finally gets smashed for his degeneracy by Sad Ghost Fox.
Very
Oh,
sad.
how could I forget the most accurate Weeb Club comment of all time? From Sama
Slash.
Yeah. I am 4 minutes in and you guys are clowns.
Well, to be fair, the first 4 minutes are nothing but bad Italian accent with
Is that
Spider-Man
really the
music.
first 4 minutes of it?
Yeah.
Look, this is probably like the first time he's seen any of us. It's just like, oh, Bakano, I like Bakano, and then he just gets like bad Italian accents and Spider-Man 2 music, and I'm me wishing death upon you guys, and he's just like,
No, I think the most accurate. I think the most accurate comment is, like an immortal, the Weeb Club will never die. Just exist in a perpetual state of endless suffering for everyone involved. And then with a reply that says, "It's the anime podcast equivalent of purgatory." I gotta
I wonder who
say,
left those comments.
I don't know. It looks like a simp and a loser. So like, you know.
Dibs on being the loser. Mama raised,
Craftsdwarf,
Mama
is
might
it
have raised a
simping
loser,
if
but
you
she
go
didn't
after
raise no
children?
simp.
God.
Well, anyway. Well, before we go into the comments about our last seasonal episode, which was something, yeah, we're gonna go on the Reddit because
Oh my
I
God.
always forget about the Reddit.
I love Guitar Skater more than I probably
Guitar
should.
Skater leaves a picture of Marnie from Pokemon Sword and Shield with her feet out and just titles it, "What is Pokemon truly about? The point of Pokemon featuring Nunmanji."
Do you think he says featuring Namaji because of the color of her clothes?
Yeah, probably.
Here's the picture, by the way, Craftsdwarf, in case you didn't want to go to
Yeah.
Reddit, which I would understand.
Yeah.
I wanna lick Marnie's feet.
Kind of good though. And then the Berserker 14 said, "Fucking subscribe to him, or your toes are mine."
Well, looks like your toes are not mine. My toes are not yours, good sir.
Yeah.
They are mine still.
I love Nanmanji.
And by that I mean
Everyone
Johannes.
subscribed
What?
to Nanmanji. He's at 540 subscribers. Get him to 1,000 before
Subscribe
the end
to
of the night.
Nanmanji, you cucks. Wait, I can't
Yeah.
do that. I only use people for clout. And
Also
Nanmanji's
subscribe to
numbers
me
are too
because
low.
these fucking episodes get more views than I have subscribers. Go subscribe to me, you fucking
This
cunts.
is so sad.
God, imagine having less views and subs than a fucking podcast. This podcast of all podcasts.
I know. It's so sad.
Yeah, who am I? The pseudo-intellectual. So anyway, we're
I
gonna
can't
move
believe I
on
used
to
the Weeb Club for clout.
We're gonna use the. We're gonna go to the seasonal discussion.
Good fucking comments on the seasonal, by the way.
Rafa Racine, a character talks slightly louder. I go, ah, my head is splitting apart. Ah, Horikoshi can't draw cute things. Ah, mid.
I mean, that's literally how you sound every single
Yeah.
episode.
Well, I like my response, which is, it's funny. Craftsdwarf hates anime characters yelling because he's on the podcast where it's just What and I yelling.
Well, your guys' voice doesn't sound like this. Korkose!
So you.
Do you want me to talk like this for the entire podcast?
Good fucking luck.
Good.
Your throat will be dead and you won't be able to record
I
videos,
think I
and then
can
you
talk-
can
I
free
think I can
yourself
talk
from this
like
fucking
the
hell.
entire time, Craftsdwarf. I think
I'll
this is
narrate
Good
what
luck.
videos.
Do
I'll
it.
narrate his videos
I
for him,
fucking
it's okay.
dare you. I fucking dare you.
Okay, then I guess we're talking like this the entire time.
So, really quickly, I don't want to talk about Ishizoku reviewers more than I need to. Here's what all I'm going to say about it. Everyone who commented, but Ishizoku reviewers is good though. I have something to tell you. You missed the fucking point. That's all I'm
Fell
saying.
for the flex. Fell for the flex. Flex. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Dot left a great comment. Craftsdwarf Vindy, I challenge you to
God,
every Weeb Club episode is the same. It's either a mental breakdown like Ichigo 100%, or every episode after that, or Craftsdwarf talking about how he wants to touch kids in the basement like Honey and Clover and Anohana. The only exception is the rule is the Christmas special.
Christmas special had a different kind of mental breakdown. It had what balling.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
what's common is just screaming, just the word screaming in bold. So
Yeah, I mean, is that wrong? Is
I
that
feel
wrong?
like
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, next week you're gonna get a little surprise. It's not gonna be a backlog episode. It's gonna be something a little different because these two
What?
fuckers begged for it. So I'm gonna fucking.
what are you
You'll find out, Vindy.
What are
You'll
you
find out.
talking about? Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm uploading cam girls to the Weeaboo Club. Just kidding.
Good. We've covered VTube session.
I'm just kidding. It's the Seraphic Blue playthrough, episode 1.
Wait, you're uploading that in? You're uploading that instead of?
No, there's no. We already
No, it's gonna
uploaded
be
a
in
backlog
between.
this week. Stupid Vindy.
Vindy,
Fuck.
it's gonna alternate. We're gonna just like with the Christmas episode. So we're
Oh,
gonna.
I see. So it's gonna be the best content on the
Type
Weeb
Rat
Club, 'cause I'm not
Olympics.
in it. I can't
Type
wait.
Rat Olympics 2020. Vindy's a fucking retard.
Vindy's very smart.
Oh, Ned had a wholesome comment where he's like, "I just finished catching up on all the episodes while doing chores, and holy fuck, I'm happy such an anime podcast exists again. Y'all are fucking dumbasses, and I love listening to you." So I don't know, just I read it and I felt good. So shut up.
Rafael Racine left a comment that says, "Wow, the Love Life fan base is so toxic. You get voice actors wrong one time and they go ballistic, never getting peeped." I mean, I'm not toxic. You know.
You're. I don't know. What's a word? I see. What's a word that's even more extreme than toxic? Hold on, let me Google it.
Are you serious? You have to fucking Google that shit?
Well, what would you say?
You could have just said I'm a fucking I like Ishizoku. So,
I like this podcast is 90% baby rage, 1% anime, and 9% of useless. Well, at least they talked about Koister Asteroid for more than 10 seconds.
God, I love Koi Suitor Asteroid. Ooh.
I also like Jordan, our artist. Actually, you should go follow him on Twitter at JS Picture Place. Great artist. I liked the part where what finished
Isn't
into
there
the monkey.
Wait, there
writing.
is a monkey writer. But okay, keep going.
Oh, there's also Junko LLV who said, or no, I'm sorry, not Junko LLV. Wrong
I'm
comment.
not
Sushi 55
involved
says,
in
if
this.
y'all were in
I'm
an
not
orgy,
involved
what
in
would your
this.
sex position?
I'm not involved in this. I'm gone.
Dibs on middle.
The wording applies to three of us in an orgy,
Craftsdwarf,
so I'm
high
gonna
five
give
right
that
now
a
if you're not
hard
in.
fucking
Dibs
no.
on middle.
Craftsdwarf, high five.
Just
you're
like if
not
someone
gonna
asked
be
me
in
where
this.
I
What do you
would want to
do
be
with
in a
that?
human centipede, dibs on middle.
Well, Craftsdwarf just admitted he
Well,
wanted
that's
to
like
be
a
in
step
weird
away
orgy
from
because I
actually
said
being
high
it,
five
so I
and you didn't want to
refuse
be
to
part
touch
of it.
you.
So, but he didn't high five. So we'll give you another chance.
that's
Craftsdwarf.
not-
High five. You don't want to be part of this. 1, 2, 3.
You're the one who's like
You're
subconsciously
making it
trying
weird.
to make an
Why is
emoji
that
with their
on your-
hands.
Ooh, you're so weird, Craftsdwarf. You're so weird.
Also, Ronan1111, I'm not going to read his comment, but he mentioned that we were porn elitists. Excuse you, sir.
Yeah, he also said
Porn
What
is the
What
most
Like
important
Love
thing in my
was
life.
kind a
Of
funny
course I'm
meme,
an
but it got
elitist
meme.
about it.
What do you mean it's a meme? What do you that means you're so stupid. You don't even know how to breathe. You have to breathe manually, you stupid ass. You think that this is a meme? You think this is a meme? Watch, these two will say one thing about Love Live is gonna set me off. Like instantly. It won't even be that hard. God. No, that's just stupid. Like
School Idol
doesn't
Project
offend
has
me.
same face. You know what?
Well, because it's such a like a.
Was
it's
it
such
because it
like
wasn't
a
my
dumb
actual
fucking
opinion?
meme
Is
that
that
it's
what
like-
you got mad?
It's like Unga Bunga, they have the same face. It's because it's the same thing that people say about like every other cute girls show. So it's like why?
And everything, like Vindy just this last chapter review,
I
who was
can't
like, "Oh,
believe
Shinobu
Vindy
has the
thinks that
exact
One
same
Piece has
face as
same
Nami."
face?
And it's like
That's
Craftsdwarf
not
fucking
what I
lying.
said.
You did.
Stupid.
One Piece
I
has same
don't. No,
Oh, that I
One
agree
Piece
with.
girls
That
don't
I
have
agree
same
with.
face, but they all have same body. Now I will
That's
adhere
not what
to
he
that.
said. It's true, but that's not what he said.
Oda knows what he likes and he draws it. You know what? I like it too. I respect it, Oda.
Okay.
Like, you're a Chad, bro. Kill it, dog. Look, all I'm saying is, look, if you want to go, look, no, you want to be honest? Here's what we're going to do. Because
He's mad
Krabs
about a
brought
lot
this
of
up. He
things.
DM'd me and was mad about it. Here's my answer to that in my thing. I wasn't looking at all at her face because she has massive tits. I was just looking at those. So fuck you, Craftsdwarf. Here's our DMs about it.
Craftsdwarf
Fuck
has
you.
small
All
pieces.
right. That's all I have to
What
say
do you
about it.
think? Speaking of Craftsdwarf small pee-pee, it's
Especially
time,
looking at
boys.
Nami, he doesn't like
It's
girls with
time
tits larger
for
than a
that
4-year-old
time
size.
again. Boku no Hero Academia time, boys. Woo!
Oh?
Woo!
Boku no Kino
Play the OP.
Academia. Ooh. Bakugo no Academia actually is my new name for it.
Did I cry? Yes, I did.
What? This
I cried a
episode
little bit.
was so fucking good. There was so much good shit. So here's the first thing I want to talk about before we get into even like the actual good writing in the episode. I think actually this episode, and I didn't even realize it in the manga, because I think sometimes Horikoshi likes to draw his best gags in the side of panels, and so you don't even notice it.
Craftsdwarf.
Look, fuck you, first of all, Craftsdwarf.
Wow,
When Cammy-
Aoyama shit himself. So funny.
No, that wasn't
That was
funny
fun.
about
That
that.
was funny, but that's not what we're talking about.
No,
We're not talking about
no.
Aoyama shit.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Are you gonna
Actual
say that?
baby's here sense
No,
of humor.
no,
Holy
no.
shit.
Holy shit! I can't believe Craftsdwarf just dissed Kinnikuman, where the man literally shits himself mid-match, and they have to wash his pants on a guy's washboard abs.
I can
Fuck
feel
you.
my soul dying as you
That
speak.
wasn't the funniest
So
whole
here's
thing,
the
but the
thing.
fact
Here's
that
the
you
real
focused
thing.
on that was weird.
The funniest part of the
God,
episode
you are such a
was
cunt.
when
wasn't anything funny in the episode, but keep going.
Man, he
You're
really
retarded,
is a simp.
first of all.
Holy shit.
So when Cammy does the Todoroki, I want to see your cute face, and then Bakugo mimics it, is great because he makes a pun on Todoroki's name, and it was translated as Glamouroki. And I don't know if you noticed this one, but something I fucking love about Bakugo is like there's this little tiny piece of characterization that Horikoshi gives him, where like the only two times I can think of it showing up are it's when he's coming up with his hero names, and it's here. And Bakugo loves puns. And so, like, he will just make puns because he thinks they're funny. And, like, Bakugo laughing and making fun of Todoroki because of Cammy's illusion is one of my favorite, like, comedy moments in MHA.
So,
It's
that
so
wasn't, to me, the
fucking
funniest part of that
good.
episode.
I love
So,
Bakugo.
Remember how I said that the anime does a really good job with, like, sound design and stuff like that? I don't remember laughing as hard at Aoyama being a weird, creepy person, creepy weirdo during this part of the arc. But when they have the fucking horror music and then Deku's voice acting, you're like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck was that outside my room? What the fuck? I was losing it.
Well, because the thing that I loved is it was played more because the way it happened in the manga, I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
this
look
one,
at his
the chapter
room.
ended with just a panel of Aoyama looking inside Deku's room.
Yeah.
And so everyone thought that this was like some Aoyama's the traitor bullshit.
No, because it was like,
But
there
it
a
was
horror
played for
music
laughs
playing.
in this episode, and it was
would,
really
zoom in
good.
on his face, like the music would swell up like a dramatic moment, and I was losing it because it was like really quick. It happened really quick. It was the cheese. You like cheese,
Right.
bro?
since you mentioned music, I just want to say really quickly, not only is Bakugo my favorite character, Bakugo's theme in the anime is my favorite song in the soundtrack, and I'm so happy it played this episode. I fucking love it. The percussion in it is so fucking banging. It's insane.
Bakugo be like, if you're focused,
oh my god, I have it screen capped, so I can say. Do you want me to say it word for word because I screen capped it all? So he says. So he's talking to the leader of it, right? And oh my god, I fucking cried. He said, "If you keep looking down on everyone, then you won't notice your own weakness. Just some advice from one of your elders. Remember it."
Because this is the part.
And then later in the episode is when he fucking goes to Deku and like bumps him on the shoulder and says like quietly to him like, "Hey, have you made any progress?" Not even like and that's something that I love about Bakugo. He's currently in the manga that I mentioned, but also like we're starting to see it here is that like at this point, Bakugo is Deku and Todoroki's friend. He's becoming their friend. And he still keeps up his Bakugo facade, but he totally cares about Deku.
And then totally they were hanging out with the other two heroes. They were like, Bakugo and Todoroki were hanging out with Windboy and Kemi, and they were just like talking, having friendship.
Yes. It's so good. Look, Bakugo, people who say Bakugo, because I replied to an Alexander tweet, because he tweeted the same lines. And like, people who say Bakugo doesn't change are actually just stupid. Like, it's so good because it's like, it is actually a slow growth throughout the course of the series where we see things happen with Bakugo and he changes as a person to become a better hero and just a better overall person. And it's so good. And there's also shit that we start to get with another character in this episode who also changes.
God, it hurt when like Todoroki like, slapped his hand away. Good. And then Endeavor just kind of looked for a second and just like...
I forgot how much of a dick Todoroki was to Endeavor here. Because like
in it, kind of.
Yeah, I just forgot how much of a dick he was. No, I would say he's completely justified because Ever hasn't proven himself yet as someone who really cares about the well-being of Todoroki and his family.
I'll be a hero that you can be proud of. I'll be a symbol. Yeah.
I'll be the, what do you say, the strongest man that you can be proud of or something?
Windboy
like you can be proud of me as the strongest man. And then good ass Windboy punches himself, and then he goes up and says he's supporting Endeavor, and I love because Endeavor's just as autistic as Todoroki. His fucking line where he's like, "Thank you, I appreciate it. Also, you're bleeding, by the way."
Yeah, Windboy is so good, you guys don't even remember his name.
Hey, Craftsdwarf, can you do me a favor really quickly? Can you find the nearest bridge?
Can you find some lollies to tie to your feet and then just jump off a bridge? Shut up.
They hated him because he spoke the truth.
Yeah, I hated. You know what I hated because I'm Craftsdwarf and I hate everything. Ready. You know what? I know why Craftsdwarf hates him. Are you ready? What? Do you remember the line where he said that he wanted to become friends with the kids whether or not it was his job? Craftsdwarf doesn't respect people who want to become friends with kids because Craftsdwarf wants to be more than friends with children. So he doesn't like when people say, "Oh, I want to be friends." He's like, "You shouldn't be friends with kids. You should tie them up in a basement."
It's more that just every part of the manga this character is in, I just kind of forgot existed. Sort of like with Tamaki back, I forgot this character existed before we started watching the season. So
like I know Vindy likes the guy who's basically Kinnikuman, but I never remember he fucking exists. It's his name?
No, I don't like him. No. I don't like Seto. I'm like 90% sure. You know what? I'm gonna look it up.
This is what I mean. Like, there's like a lot.
I don't even know who this character is.
Is very good, but then there's
a lot. That's
that
Sarah. Wait, who the fuck am I thinking?
This is what I mean. Like this is we're.
Okay, that's not his name. I'm wrong.
We're in the good shit right now.
Sato. Sato. I had a different
goddamn A versus B. I'm gonna stop watching the anime because I'm like I can't, bro. I can't do it.
Well, that's the only. But it's good again after A versus B. So yeah, this is the guy. It's Sato. So it's Sato. So I was one letter off. But I don't like him. It's just that since I've started reading Kinnikuman, I respect that the character is actually just a Kinnikuman. What do you call it? He's a Kinnikuman
reference.
I don't know. Yeah. What? Did you notice there was a tiny thing in this chapter that? Oh my god, it got me like. So I'm just gonna point this out to you. But anyone not reading the manga isn't going to get this at all. Did you see Mino's reaction
she looked at him
to Kirishima doing Unbreakable? And when you look at what happened like 3 chapters ago, it's a
When's the
My Hero
Kirishima
Academia,
Mina
good manga, has good
dojins,
things,
by the
sets
way?
up things well.
That's a good. That's a good question. There's too many dojins. I
Where
went
are
on
they? That's a good
hentai.com.
point.
I
I
mean,
need
I've
them in
never
my
been on
life.
it. I've never been on hentai.com, but
Those are 2
heard-
characters I jack
heard
off to.
through the wind that like most of the dojins there are just a bunch of
I love
Bakugo and Todoroki and Deku dojins.
See, okay, yeah. See, I know I'm a porn elitist because fucking what's over here like, oh yeah, and hentai. I'm like this fucking
Sad Panda?
yeah.
Sad
Hello,
Panda?
fucking living under a rock, motherfucker. I
Let's
can't.
be fair,
What?
let's
I'm
be
too
fair,
afraid of viruses.
Craftsdwarf.
I can't get
Let's be
past the
fair.
sad panda.
I watched the new
Me
Funimation
see
porn
Sad
on
Panda,
Pornhub,
we don't
so
know how
like-
to clear cookie.
What video?
What's the
What video?
Pornhub, bro? Best
I
line
don't
of
know
that
what you're
fucking
talking
video.
about.
That's
So-
all I'm gonna say about it.
I mean, that's really what I
what
wanted
video?
to
Huh?
say
Huh?
because I can't.
I didn't say
can't wait
anything.
because this is all gonna because Bakugo's whole friendship thing is gonna fucking come together in this next arc, in the school festival arc. It's gonna. That noise I just made is also.
Oh my god.
That noise I just made is
Look,
also.
I just like came in my pants
like
because
a
of
reference to
Bakugo's
that.
friendship. Like Bakugo is such no, I know what you're doing, but Bakugo is so good. And when people so first of all, MHA loves to show that its heroes are people who maybe could have been bad in the past, but have redeemed themselves and turned into heroes, right? Happens with Endeavor, happens with Bakugo. Also, people who hate Bakugo are stupid, dumb, idiot brain retards because he's one of the best written characters. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think Bakugo is the best written character. in the
Okay, yeah, that's what I
series.
wanted to say actually, because like, okay, yeah, if you don't like him, sure, but oh, he abused Deco, that means he's abusive. Oh, he has the same birthday as Hitler, that means Horikoshi is fucking endorsing
have the
Hitler.
worst
Same
fucking
birthday
fan
as
base?
Hitler.
Right, I think so.
Look, see,
or was it Bakugo,
wait,
or was it a
does it
different
really?
character?
Wait,
You would
hold on,
never
hold
see
on.
this shit with like
Bakugo
Dragon Ball. You would
birthday
never see this shit with Naruto.
Is 1 second. Okay, Bakugo's Bakugo's birthday is 420.
let's talk about this
Are you
real
kidding
quick.
me?
Yeah,
What
that's
is his
just like-
birthday. My MC.
Wait.
Hitler birthday.
Wait.
Oh, no,
Wait. Listen.
Birthday's also
Here's the
420.
thing, right? You would never see this shit. You would never see this shit with the Dragon Ball fan base. You would never see
I
this
can't
shit with the
believe I can't
Naruto
smoke
fan
weed
base.
ever again, or
Even
I'm
with like the
fucking
Bleach fan base, there was the Unga Bunga.
No, Horikoshi's fan base,
I don't
or the
even
MHA fan
understand
base,
it.
is some of the
I
most
don't-
like
how?
oversensitive crybabies I've seen. Like, no, how could like every fucking other second Horikoshi's getting canceled
Horikoshi
for
could draw
drawing
empty
teenagers too sexy, drawing
What a fucking crime! Horikoshi drew hot, sexy ladies for people to appreciate.
Yeah, oh,
what a
no,
fucking
in the
monster!
last
We should
chapter,
kill him.
Did you see where the
Man.
line was drawn? Oh,
How
he gave
fucking
Bakugo the same
dare
birthday as
someone
Hitler.
complain about Hot
he
Bunny Lady?
accidentally named a character a bad name and had to change it and apologize, but no, see, and like that's the thing is like Bakugo. Yeah, I agree. He's probably the best written character in the series. Like like yeah, sure. If you don't like him, you know, yeah, he's loud, and I could see that being annoying to some people. But like,
No, here's the
he's
thing,
still
right?
a good character.
It's
like,
I hate you.
Craftsdwarf.
It's like
One second,
I don't
wait.
understand
actually,
it
you go,
because like
you go,
I think
you go,
it's
you go,
a
you go.
combination of like
And then I'll ask
the
my
type
question
of
after.
fan base that it has. Because I've never seen so much yaoi shit in my life than in Boku no Hero's fan base, even with the hike. So like it's just
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
hot.
fascinating to me that he has this fan base because like there's like Ichigo with the manji with the ninmanji on his sword, but nobody says anything about like barely anybody says anything about that. There's like you don't even, never mind. You don't even.
What?
You're just a fucking idiot. You don't even know anything about Bleach. So then there's like the worst thing I've seen with One Piece is the funny like Luffy eat it titty. That's the worst thing I've seen people complain about. This is an edit,
which is an edit in the first
no,
place.
no.
Wait,
That's
how
like
dare
the
you call
worst
Luffy
thing that's
eating a titty the
happened to,
worst
like,
thing? That's
One
like
Piece
one of my
controversy.
favorite images on planet Earth. No.
That people
I can tell
bitch
you,
about.
What?
I can tell you what the worst thing One Piece fans say. Are you ready for it?
Oh.
What? Did you know you can skip Skypiea? It's actually filler. It's actually filler because
I'm
their
gonna
bounties
shit!
don't go up. Their bounties
you
don't
know-
go up, so
you-
it's filler.
did you
Skypiea
guys
filler
know-
arc,
did
their
you
bounties
guys
don't
know
go
that the
up.
Bakugo
That is the
retrieval
single
arc
worst
is
thing One Piece
filler?
fans have ever said. The other really dumb thing that people say about One Piece is that Wano
serious?
is moving too fast.
I've
I'm
actually-
sorry that y'all can't remember past 10 chapters and you think that just
Wait,
because
wait,
an
wait.
Odin flashback
Hold
is
on.
moving, just because a flashback is moving fast
wait.
doesn't mean
I don't
that the
underst-
entire
Are you
arc that's been
kidding
going
me?
on for like a
This
year and a
entire
half
time
now
I've thought the
is moving
opposite.
fast. You fucking idiots.
I thought the exact opposite. Who are you talking to? Who are
No,
these
what I've had like
small-brained
legitimate.
people that you're
I've had
talking
like
to?
3 comments on my chapter reviews of no. These are comments.
No,
These
listen.
are comments that Try Guy has commented on my
I know,
videos
but,
and
like,
on one of the Weeb
Vindy,
clubs asking if
you
Wano's
two
moving
find
too
these
fast
takes that
because
make my
people
brain
legitimately
melt.
think it's moving
like
too fast.
the
because it's
whole
beautiful.
Octage, like funny, haha. The writing has to be of the manga has to be really good for the next play to be as beats the other one. Are you stupid? What? Okay, here's the thing. When Vinny was telling me that complaint, in my mind, I thought that, oh, maybe they're talking about, like, in-universe writing. Like, isn't, like, the writing of the play. And to me, like, maybe, I'd be like, okay, but, like, like, we've never focused on the writing of a story in Actage. It's been the fucking acting in Actage. But then Vinny says I'm stupid, and he's like, no, I mean, like, the writing of the manga. I don't know how that makes me stupid, because, like, I'm thinking, like, the logical reason why people would use that, not the stupid thing that only people with tiny Neanderthal brains would say. Like, tiny little plankton brains would say.
Look, what I also know, and I know that they're not going to watch this episode, so I don't have to worry about it. I also knew someone who said that first of all, they said that the current arc in Actage had a smaller cast. Or no, they said they liked Galactic Railroad because of the smaller cast is the first thing they said, which I just told them they were wrong. And then the other thing was they were like, well, I don't like when characters just do their thing and then do nothing, like the priest. And, do you not know what a side character is?
He's gone.
This is one of my, like, closest friends, by the way, who said this shit to me, and, like,
Well, it's funny because, like, in case like, Octage is now literally one of What's favorite manga.
I didn't say closest, I said one of.
Okay, your friend.
Well, he also thinks it's ending in 2 arcs, so I don't know what to say.
What?
He thinks that, well, first of all, he thinks it should be one small, after the current arc, it should be one small arc, and then the director's movie, and then it should end.
Tell him that he's not ready to
told him
read
he's
such
wrong. I
advanced
told him he's
literature
wrong.
like the Shonen Jump manga Actage, and tell him to go back and read fucking Where's Waldo. I fucking hate this motherfucker. Ooh.
Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Don't
That's
fucking
too smart for him.
Where's Waldo like that? That's some fucking
Fine. He's gonna go back
high
to reading
art.
fucking-
That's
fucking-
high art. Okay.
Like fucking spot see dog.
Okay, we are
bark.
way off topic.
No, this is
I'm
what
very
people
upset.
watch the Weeb Club for. They watch
By the
for
way,
a 5-minute
also,
rant
is
about
this
acting in
MHA?
the middle of MHA discussion.
No. Is this MHA?
Yeah, no, we're still in MHA.
I like. You know what my favorite part of this image is, if I'm being honest, what? It's Kevin and Thanos. Yeah.
I think we're ready to move on. Yeah, I think we're good. Wait, Stanley's fucking.
No. I have one more thing to say.
He's War Machine.
Oh my god, Stanley's War Machine. Oh my god, Skittles is fucking one of the characters in the front. I think that's supposed to be Rocket. That's so funny. Okay, no, so I was gonna say that I actually fucking love. I really like Aoyama in this arc. Like, I know Aoyama's a character that does this and then does nothing, but I like the idea that, like, Aoyama sees someone, because, like,
some of the characters.
MHA does, I
something
think,
at all, right?
try to give some of the characters in Class A something. Yeah. And I like the idea that, like, Aoyama is someone who struggles with his body and his quirk not being compatible, and that he sees that in Deku and, like, wants to, not even that, like, because, like, you know, you would normally see that and think that, like, oh, the character wants to confide in it. Aoyama doesn't want to, like, confide in Deku and talk about how hard his quirk is. He just wants to help Deku, right? Like, that's another example of Horikoshi showing, like, what a hero is. Like, Aoyama doesn't want someone to complain about his quirk to. He wants to give Deku support and help Deku get through it.
I mean, that's
and
good,
that's so
but, like,
good.
here's the thing about, like, I've heard the funny thing where, like, even when the filler episode happened, there's all the fucking anime onlys were going, like, when MHA has a very fleshed out entire cast of characters that all have their unique goals and their own unique character development. And so, like, I will agree that each of them, at least Horikoshi, attempts to give them something. But you can't look at me in the face and then say Unga Bunga, the most well fleshed out cast of all time, when I can barely remember, like, half their names.
No, So I'm not gonna say that,
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
also
no, I
not
know what
gonna
you
say
mean.
that every character's stuff is like on the same level, right? Like
Right.
I'm not gonna
No,
say
but that's what I mean, like,
Kirishima
these
and like
people are, like, saying that, like,
Aoyama have
Every
like the
character's
same
a
level,
goddamn Kirishima. When I'm like, no, half these characters are just Aoyamas at best.
right? But like I respect that he does try to give, because there are even characters in like Class B he's tried to give stuff to, and so I will say that like I respect that Horikoshi at least like acknowledges that like he has a bunch of characters and he doesn't want them, because he could very easily just not do anything with them, and you could argue that like, well, most of Class A isn't even like supposed to be like part of like the cast, right? Like they're just characters in a class because you have a classroom full of people. But I respect that Horikoshi does try to give them something.
Yeah, I just don't like how people equate like having having like a defined personality trait equals character development,
Right,
and
that's
fleshed out character. They're so stupid. I'm like, tell me what. Are these people gonna make a whole video about the man with the many hands and ears on his hands?
Shoji is his name. His name is Shoji. That one I'm actually
name is
100% on.
That was his name?
I'm like 90% sure.
No, I'm gonna say people 100%
it
need
is
to learn.
Shoji.
100% people
I'm
need to
so
learn
smart.
the name, the word characterization as far
Can I
as
officially
like,
claim the title now of biggest MHA fan on the Weeb Club?
Yeah, you can be the Stan. I don't want to.
Nice, cool.
I'm
okay with that.
Well, I've already walked out of a room at a really bad take from Actage, so I think I'm the Actage Stan. So I think I'm fine with that.
Well, MHA is currently my fourth favorite thing in Jump, so.
Yeah. Is that behind Actage?
It's, if you want to know, it goes, so overall, it's One Piece, Haikyuu, Actage, MHA. If we're talking about weekly, it's Haikyuu, One Piece, Actage. Actually, if we're talking about just like reading it week to week, it's Haikyuu, Actage, One Piece, MHA.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
especially when Octage was in those fucking arcs. Like God. Anyway.
Oh my god, I like came every week reading it. Basically, the point of this episode and what this episode's title should be is read Actage.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it. Just read Actage.
It's funny, like the last episode, the title had nothing to do with any of the shows we were really talking about, except.
You got attention.
But it got more.
The Weeb Club isn't about the. Look, here's the problem. If we were to go by the seasonals one by one, right? It's like what MHA. What I really like, Craftsdwarf hates. Koister Asteroid.
I don't
we all
hate
kind
it.
Of, Craftsdwarf hates. Koister Asteroid. We all go monkey. What really likes it? It's good, but we don't like love it. And then if you go by then Maji Record, one of the fucking terrible, gross, disgusting. We're gonna talk about it in a little bit. And then Plunderer, terrible production, but like interesting story that we like. So it's like there's nothing this season like Beastars last season where we can like go super hard into it. So of course we're just gonna end up talking about other manga that like or other things that nobody cares about. Also, this episode we've been recording for 40 minutes, so we should probably just move on.
Yeah. So I don't got anything else to say about MHA.
I have a million more things to say, but it's fine. We can move on.
We have a million more podcasts, so.
Yeah.
Most of the things you have to say most likely relate to things that happen later on. So I think you should,
I want Bakugo to blow my ass up. That's the last thing.
Okay, so now we're moving on to
Just go. I need to go pee, so I'll be right back. What? Just talk.
Play the OP.
うつむいた先にも見上げてる先にもきっと未来は待っている
Okay, Craftsdwarf.
Me,
I
Craftsdwarf.
love this show a lot. I like this show so much. It's such a good show. I can't believe it. I'm gonna talk to Vinny about the part that probably made him like go yes a lot, but God, there's a lot more energy in these recent episodes, but there's a lot more of like the whole like theme we were hinting at before of like finally pursuing your dreams, because there's been a lot of shit with Sakura lately.
Yeah.
And that finally came to a head when they revealed that like the president and the vice they're both stepping down.
Yeah, that was I was like, what? And then it's president now, so
That was fucking crazy.
yeah, I
was like, well,
this show, because I've said before, I've watched a billion fucking club anime, and I haven't seen one that really like it did the merged clubs thing like this, and I also don't remember something like that with the roles changing and like the hierarchy of the club. Like usually it doesn't matter in the first place because that's kind of the point, but like the fact that it's being used in the first place,
like near the end of the show.
yeah, if it does, right, if it does at all, yeah.
Like we're not even
like
I've
K-On!
noticed
For
there was
example, I don't remember them really the upperclassmen were leaving, but they didn't talk about like the remaining club hierarchy when they were gone or anything.
Well,
Like
that's
that
because
wasn't
the
an
only
issue.
person left in the club
Exactly,
is
yeah,
Azusa,
yeah.
so there isn't anything to talk about.
Right.
And well,
but
the
it's-
hierarchy of the club in K-On! Is used as a joke the whole time because Ritsu's the president. But the only time it ever comes up is to make jokes about how Ritsu's the president and not anything else.
Yeah, which is I find interesting about this show because this show is all about. Oh my god, could you not? I don't know. I don't have it.
Then where is it?
I don't know. I don't have it.
So Craftsdwarf, I want to talk about
Oh my
what's
God.
going on about something. I love Sakura. I think she's officially my favorite girl in this show. Her little construction hat is like the best fucking part. Oh my god.
Okay, that's why I wanted to wait to talk about because did you see the part where they brought the baseball team
Yes.
for friendship
Yes.
and they used the power of unity and friendship to do the boring exercise? I fucking squealed. I saw that shit. I was like, ooh, it was so good. It was so good. And then they helped him pull the thing out. And then like the one girl, Eve senpai, was like, she's like, haha, I see how many connections I have. That girl's literally WattheWut, by the way. Like,
What the what with all those connections? Like no Taco and Nux Taco.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. One of those people I don't even have an issue with. The other one we'll never talk about again. But
I'm so funny.
okay. So anyway, that was great. And then the teacher comes along. She's like, "Oh hey, here I'll help you out there," and breaks it. And we're like, "No, our hard work." And then Sakura just starts laughing because she's like having fun for the first time. She's finally going all out for something that she wants to do, and people are helping her because all she needed to do was get to just express that she wanted something, to get people to help her. Ooh, there's that whole line about her saying that like you can't just give up and say it's impossible from the beginning. You have to at least try. And then she tried, and they did, and they had like the really cool.
And they also talked about how because she never had hope, she never tried to like get help when she needed it, so she just failed when she and it's good.
Did you gentlemen already talk about how great and creative their
snacks.
Their snacks.
I wanted to eat the Jello, dude.
The Jello looked really good. My favorite one was the boring one.
You're boring.
I'm waiting officially 1 minute before I join back. It's currently 45.
No, that was good. And there's the gag where it was too thick for
that I
the
will
straw.
join back, so they could talk for a minute without me.
Just like these girls are too thick. I wanted. I need a.
See, I was as it was coming out of my mouth, I realized I made a mistake. Vinny, come back.
Okay, it's been 30
We'll have a
seconds.
civil
Craftsdwarf's
discussion
asking
about
me
it.
back, so I'll join.
God.
Okay,
You know-
came back.
I hate Craftsdwarf for one reason. I said while I was gone, I was like, I'm gonna wait a full minute before joining back. Instantly, Craftsdwarf goes, "Come back, don't leave me with him." It makes me fucking rejoin. So I couldn't even wait a minute like I wanted to. Fuck you, Craftsdwarf.
So can we talk about how like they were going and all those three were outside?
Look
looking at
what
the stars,
look,
like, they
Vindy, you
did.
don't understand how fucking horny he was being for thick girls. Like I couldn't
Good.
take it.
Good.
Okay. So they were standing outside looking at the stars together after they finished their like little exhibit because they're also autistic about their exhibit. Remember like Monroe was like she's like made the moon and they're like, wow, it's so detailed, and then she's like, okay, now to make Neptune and Uranus, she just dips in the paint. And they're like, oh.
And we also got some of her like backstory for why she wanted to become an astronaut, because she wants to bury her grandma on the moon.
Yeah, just like I want to bury you on the fucking moon, so I never have to see you again.
Whoa, that's not nice.
But not while you're dead, while you're still alive.
Just bury him. At least give him a lolly to be buried with, please.
Look, this is how you get space zombies. What? You don't want to mess with this.
You're like, God, remember there's a fucking like Nazi zombies pack on Call of Duty they were on fucking the moon, and then there was like a weird moon alien that kept trying to like causing moonstorms to kill people. It's crazy. But anyway, like they were outside looking there after that whole thing, and then they're like, I smell something delicious, and then Suzu's behind them just fanning the food at them. He's like, you guys ignored me. I was here the whole time, and you guys were busy looking at the stars. And then she's like, I want you guys to try my stuff. And then they just fucking eat it all. And she's like, well, I guess you could try it later.
Look, she teased him, and then they fucking like destroyed it all. Like, what do you expect? You know?
Craftsdwarf, I have a Twitter account to show you.
No.
That's why I was laughing. I just want to know what Craftsdwarf thinks about this Twitter account.
No.
I was gonna bring this
follow
up
that
on the not this specific Twitter account, but
follow
just
that
the general concept on the once we started
I'm
modding.
following this account. I'm gonna use Steve's feet in Minecraft. You can see Steve's feet in Minecraft.
This is such a Vindy Twitter account.
I know. I can't wait to reach me.
God, look at Araya. Look at fucking Araya. He's such a fucking cool boy.
All right, let's. Do y'all have more? Well, actually, no. I don't have much more to say about Koichi Astro.
I don't
I'm not sure
either.
what's gonna say
have
most
more.
of it. Yeah, I know.
Ooh, I hate you. But okay, so like, and then they go, and then they do like they go to the thing, and Susan's all excited. She's like, I'm gonna win that fucking prize of the best taste. You bitches are nothing. I will promote my store. You will all lose. And then fucking the big sister comes in, and then she starts like spurging out. Did you see her? She starts stacking fucking pancakes, and they're like, you can't win with bribery, man. You gotta stop. And then she like turns into goddamn Gordon Ramsay, and she's the sister. She's like, this is a very refined taste, very fluffy. And then she just leaves.
And then I don't know if she was giving recommendations to everyone, but she at least recommended to their parents because they were coming by. So.
Well, you know she was going around saying, like, my little sister made the fucking coolest shit ever. You gotta go support her now. And it was so good. And then the parents came in. And then Al's mom came in. By the way, Vindy.
Yes.
I'm surprised you didn't talk about Al's mom.
She's really
She
good.
has glasses,
No,
and she has glasses and a ponytail.
you're right. But Sakura, like, this episode cemented for me that Sakura's the best girl, and
No, look, they're her. She was excited because her friends from her class were coming, and then they came, and she put on a tracksuit because she was embarrassed about wearing the main outfit.
I can't handle how good Sakura is, so I couldn't focus on any other girl in this episode. If she, if she was on screen,
and then
my
her
eyes
little
were
sister
glued,
was
and if she
spying on her.
wasn't on screen,
Listen, her little sister was spying on her the entire time. She's like, wow, older sister's so cool. She's so as good at home as she is at school.
There was also this moment.
What moment? What moment, Craftsdwarf? What moment are you talking about?
this was not the best
Oh,
anime
yeah.
girl
Yeah.
noises moment. Well,
It was,
actually,
No, it wasn't.
It was good.
I want to put
Done.
out the best anime girl noises was when they were in the one girl's room, and she was like, or I think it might have been later when she was like, "These are this is also great for like to get the word out about my family's store," and she went, "Ga ha 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 ha."
Yeah, that was great.
That
There's
shit.
so many good-
I literally watched that 5 times in a row. It was so funny.
What did they say about Sakura? Where they were like, Sakura did the evil eye
That
at her,
she's
at them.
sexy.
That she looks really great in that outfit, and then she's like, huh? Did you see at the beginning? They're like, the two were like, like Monroe was like, well, look at these cool plant. Look at this gelatin. Look at that. It's so cool. And then Sakura's like, well, look at this cool earth science stuff, huh? What do you think about that?
Oh, that was so funny. I love her, dude. She's so good. Did you like when orange-haired girl? I'm so bad at remembering names.
Mira.
I think it's
Mira.
I don't know. When she
Mira.
like carried the
Mira.
girl on her shoulders.
Yeah,
through,
because
like,
Al
the planets.
bullied the girl until she cried, and then Mira saved her.
It was so good.
God, that was great.
And my favorite part was the way Al like looked at her, was like, "Oh my god, that's the girl I want to have sex with." I was like, "Yes."
They're not gonna kiss by the end of the show, are they?
They've already kissed.
They better
In my
kiss. They better
mind.
kiss. Come on now.
Many times, but in the show, have they?
They'll kiss a lot in dojins. But
True.
Okay, so there was some there's so much to talk about. Ooh.
Well, we've also been recording for 52 minutes right now, so
That's true. We're not gonna have a lot to talk about from Augie Record. I know that for a fact.
no, that's
We
not
might as well
true.
give
That's
more
not
attention to
true.
this. I don't have anything to
I have
say.
a lot to
except-
say.
Vindy, I know Vindy has a lot to say.
I know. I know he has a lot to say, which is why I'm gonna cut him off the moment we start. So, and then okay, so this is something I noticed that was a really cool detail in the beginning. The opening for when it goes into the chorus originally has like a drawing, a sketch like looking thing of like Owl in the opening, but then for the past 3 episodes, it's had Monroe and Sakura, and I was wondering why that was the case until this episode when it revealed that they were gonna step down.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
This show, it's too good. It's boo. Why, Dogakobo? Why do you do this to me? Why do you gotta make me feel these things, Dogakobo? Why?
I would definitely say Dogakobo is one of the best studios currently making shit.
Yeah. Are they? Oh wait, no, we can't talk about studios again because then you'll call everybody KyoAni again because they have cute girls.
Who did I say? Who said that?
You.
When did I do that? That doesn't sound like me.
What do you mean? God.
That doesn't sound like something
Out of
I'd
context. Okay, I'm gonna link the out of context Twitter clip where I say Vindy goes when he sees the burning bodies of hardworking animators.
Right, but I didn't
swag.
say everyone was. What are you even talking about? That doesn't. None of that sounds like me.
You called KyoAni Dogakobo.
Let's move
like a bunch of
on,
times.
please.
Yeah, let's move on now.
I would
to
never do that.
Speaking of cute girls, speaking of not cute girls,
Look,
I mean one cute girl. Maybe.
cute girls are the only thing that should. Anyway,
All right.
fucking play the OP.
いないその心すり抜けてまた太陽
There was a. Oh my god! I fucking broke my mic stand. It's not on my table anymore. There was a cute. I'm just holding my mic now. There was a cute girl in with a fang and a big hammer. I love her.
Okay, actually, she was actually a pretty good character, but that's all I'll say about her. Like, she was decent. Okay, she's like.
And here I thought Vindy would hate the episode because it started off with a bunch of witches or witch familiar, and none of them had any feet.
Okay, Craftsdwarf. This is what I wanted to say.
That's what I have to say about the episode.
You know
by
how
the way.
you know how all the witch sequences have like all these super stylized and all of the show prior, all the witches are drawn in an entirely different style, right?
Mm-hmm.
How come these witches now? Is it me, or are they just starting to draw it in the regular style now? Like those three people dancing in chairs were literally just drawn in the regular style the show was. I was losing my mind. I was very upset.
They've been blurring the line since episode 1 because in episode 1 there was a scene where she was talking to Kyubey and there were the cat guy who were kidnapping children that was more like the witch style, but they weren't we were confused because they're like, okay, so and I guess in this case there was a whole mystery thing with the water and so it turns out it's a witch thing. What do you know?
Crafts on all levels. I hate this because it keeps stepping on the rules of established rules of the universe.
That's what I was going to bring up. So, because one thing I kind of realized about how the original series was structured and how the magical girl system is because the magical girl system is supposed to keep magical girls apart. That's what grief seeds. There aren't enough grief seeds for everyone. Magical girls are supposed to be competing with each other for them. They're not supposed to be working together. So all the spin-offs
work together in this stupid.
That's the problem because why didn't Mommy kill any of them? Because she doesn't know that all magical girls can become witches. None of these characters do, even though they're all fighting. So none of these girls have somehow become witches, even though it's supposed to be harshly competitive. They're
it doesn't make sense.
Right. Everyone should know. Everyone should know. The reason that no one does in the main when we see at the end of the series when Monica goes around saving all the magical girls, they're all fighting alone. When we see the flashback of Anne Frank and Joan d'Arc, they're all fighting alone.
They're fighting alone
because
that's the whole thing,
right?
Because the system prevents them from being able to work.
And
together.
every spinoff has groups of magical girls who somehow don't know about witches, and it's like I was mentioning it in the Weeb Club chat where it's because they're being forced to expand on a world that was very deliberately constructed for these original ideas. They have to make concessions in those ideas for
for stupid gotcha.
Right. That's not even
gotcha with bad girls. Oh.
And what it's doing in exchange is there's a thing with forced kindness or something this episode. I guess Kyoko shows up and for no real reason.
Kyoko. This was worse than the mommy cameo, because at least the mommy cameo was she did something, but Kyoko just came in here and said, hey, I'm gonna start killing bitches, you fine with that? And then she said, yeah, and then she said, okay, bye, I'm a better character than you, and then jumped away.
Just not here, just in a different series. Oh, and when I saw that character, no, not that character, there was the one... The one girl in a previous episode, she was putting fucking ketchup on a cheesecake and Iroha was looking on in horror. I remember she was fucking explaining the game mechanics, and I'm like, why are you explaining the game mechanics in the anime?
I'm not playing your stupid
exactly.
game.
Are these mechanics gonna matter for the anime? The answer is 90% gonna be no.
God, I'm gonna play Love Life School Idol Festival All Stars just to fucking flex on stupid fucking Moggy record. Oh, I hate it.
God, yeah.
I hate this anime. It introduced a good character design and I still hated it. I don't know how they did it. Why?
Yeah, it's not good.
Why is it like this, Craftsdwarf? Why?
I don't know. Unfitting, like, they're trying to do their best with the source material, I think, where it's just like, because it looks good. That's about it.
I hope Gen Urobuchi isn't helping them make this, because if he is, I'm gonna go and tell him I want another Gaim season instead. Oh. Ooh, I'm upset. I'm mad. Oh, I really fucking hate this show, Craftsdwarf. I can't believe I said that I liked it and was defending it in the first episode. Why, Craftsdwarf?
The first episode was good.
Why? Iroha wasn't even good this episode. She's the only good character. She hasn't been good for 2 episodes. And now even they're introducing good characters again. But they still suck. Because the Hammer Girl's really good. But she has a really cool thing going on. But I was too distracted by the fact that the series is defying the rules. God, this is a consistency nightmare. I'm gonna kill myself. God. Who's typing? I'm gonna stab you.
I'm editing the episode, so it's not your problem. Anyway, yeah, I'm done. Like, I don't know. There's a theme. Felicia fits the theme, I guess. The episode looks...
What is the theme, by the way?
Well, I said, look, I guess, like, there's some sort of, like, forced obligated kindness or stuff like that, because she's like, I'll help you, and then you pay me money. Like, she's forcing it on them. And then with the Lucky Water, I think they had a line like that. Let me find did I write it down?
Look, what was the water even doing? I don't know.
The water gave them really good luck for 24 times, and then after the 24 times runs out, something happens. Unless you keep drinking the water, like you know, again, it's it's giving you. It's basically just like Felicia, where it's giving you something that you would want, but it's also forcing you to do something else. Where she would force you to pay her back in food or money. The water is you have to continually drink it, or else But in exchange, you get something good, which is Felicia's help as a mercenary, or the luck from the water. So.
What was funny was that Iroha wasn't even happy about it. The good luck was happening. She's like, this is wrong. Why is this happening? What the fuck? And then Felicia's like, yeah, this is good shit. And then Iroha's like, stop it. Stop it. What the fuck? And then I was like, stop it. What the fuck?
So, yeah,
this isn't even a labyrinth anymore. This is just, things are just happening now. Unless you're going to lie to me and say that Kamihama City is a giant labyrinth. That wouldn't make any sense because the biggest witch is supposed to be Wahlberg is not.
Yeah, no, it's, like I said, it's having to make concessions in service of being a gacha game.
Man,
anyway, I'm ready to move on. Vindy's been, like, dead for, like, half an hour.
Vindy, I hate this show.
I said I had nothing left to say, so I'm not talking about the show anymore until we move on.
What do you guys have this show rated at right now?
I'm not talking about this show anymore. I said that I had all I have to say. I'll talk about it next week. Okay, if we move on to the next show, I can talk about this show. But I said I'm not.
I'll move on. Once you tell me what you have it scored at.
I'm not going to tell you until we move on.
No, I'm not moving on until you tell me what you have it scored at. We're gonna be here for a
It's
little bit.
in between a 3 and a 5.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know because I have it like rated at a 4, and I'm thinking about lowering.
I'd give it a 4 probably right now.
All right. Okay, we're done. Move on.
I can't believe we all have the same score for a terrible show.
Okay, move on.
Play the OP for
this shit. The bad opening for a good story.
The bad opening for a bad anime of a good story.
Okay, so now we're in Plunder Craftsdwarf. Can I just say something?
What's up?
I think I said this to Vindy before. I was like, I know that this
You said it in the
Nothing
Weeb Club DM
studio,
chat, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. I said, I know that this Nothing studio is like butchering the way this should be presented because I've read this mangaka's stuff before, and it's just like I'm watching this, and like for some reason I just wasn't as invested as I should have been, and then like all of a sudden she just fucking dies in the end of the episode. Or not dies, she gets swallowed up by the hentai hands. And I was like, this should be like a really shocking and impactful moment. But for some reason, because of the lighting, because of the way this is being presented, I'm just not like, I'm like, what is this? What?
I mean, I will say, like, this is probably one of my I don't know, it was just a early chapter. Like, it was one of the, like, I liked, most of the ones that came before better than this. And then, then I don't know what you define as early, like first 2 volumes, then, because, then this one's one of my weaker ones. But I did look through, because, like, one thing that confused me is, hold on, because I'm pretty sure in the manga, like, she just gets, like, grabbed, like, right once the military leaves, where in the anime there's, like, they stand there for hours because the sky goes from blue to orange, and then she gets grabbed, even though, like, her account would have gone down on the spot, and, it's just a weird time thing, inconsistency.
It's like, because, like, a scene like this that's supposed to be sad and shocking, right? It's lit like a goddamn, like one of the comedy scenes from earlier, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? I should feel something right now, but I don't. Ooh, geek toys, whatever the fuck you are, I hate you. But it makes me want to read the manga instead, so, good on you then. You achieved something. Good job. I'm tired.
Oh, I'm scrolling back through, and there's actually more changes than I remember. They cut out a character, a minor character.
Wait, what?
No, so the chapter opens up, and Hina actually runs into Hina runs into Pelma first, and there's like a merchant dude who is harassing them, and he's like does a star stake on them, which I noted down because I was like, oh, I thought because the military was supposed to be doing the star stakes, but this character does later. But I totally forgot about it until flipping through just now, so I don't have an answer for that potential plot hole or not. And then,
but why would you put a good thing in the story when you can just like skip it and extend the time instead?
Yeah, and like save them from this guy, and that's how the episode actually starts. So they added the bit where I just realized the whole bit where she flies the plane. They changed the whole thing. What the fuck?
I really hate this. I kind of like. Because here's the thing, is that I acknowledge that, like, there's good things going on in terms of the story, but I'm just so distracted by the fact that this anime is just so shittily put together, and that, like, it just makes me want to read the manga instead more, which I guess is the victory for you, because that's what you want us to do. But
I wanted to say, because the character who they cut out of the beginning, he's the one who tells the military to come deal with
and that would make sense because in the military
do they just randomly show up? Yeah,
they just show up because she's like, oh, I've been flying planes around, so maybe they just saw me. And I'm like, what? You're in the middle of a field with no one around. What do you mean?
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, once the military's gone, that's when the hand stuff happens. Like, there's no hour time skip from day to sunset. I didn't realize how I was just like, this is that was weird. Other than that,
toys, why can't you just adapt material instead of ruining it?
I liked this episode.
You what?
I said I liked this episode.
No, that's fine. I thought it was fine until flipping through
Here's
and realizing how
I've
much
been
it
watching.
changed.
Look, here's the thing. Let me just be completely honest. I've been watching Dragon Ball Super. As bad as the show looks, it does not look as bad as the fights currently and what I'm on in Dragon Ball Super look. So.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Dragon Ball Super's production early on is just so garbage.
I'm
really bad.
I'm on the tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7.
The Dragon Ball Super fights don't look good.
You skipped Beerus and Frieza, so
because I watched the movies.
No, I know, but
I have a brain.
But you didn't see the production, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, and the movies had some rough production in them too. Let me just.
Yeah. Well, Battle of Gods had good production.
Yeah, no, it was
Resurrection F.
Resurrection F has some.
It was a little there was good parts and there were iffy parts. For me at least.
Yeah.
Okay, the animation in fights doesn't really get good until maybe the fucking Goku Black when there's during some moments in Goku Black.
Can't wait to see Do Not Shoot, This Man Is Not Black. It's the only reason I'm watching the show.
Yeah, okay, so I give it that, but for me, I guess, because according to Vindy, I'm an anime boy first and foremost.
Don't hold the fuck on, motherfucker. Do not act like you aren't. Like you can pretend like Do not for a second act
Vindy,
like you are not.
Get back to your fucking mouse.
Do not lie to me.
Weights.
Do not fucking lie to me. No.
The Rat Olympics
no,
is soon,
no.
Vinny. You need to train.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get fucking angry talking to you right now. Don't act for a second like you aren't anime first
But
and
anyway,
foremost.
I guess because maybe I watch more anime and I watch more.
No,
things.
it's because you say you're
I-
gonna read
I-
a manga based on the anime adaptation. Craftsdwarf, can you please back me up because I'm. You know, actually, no.
Vindy
You know
too
what?
stupid to realize that I watch and then I read, but then
I'm not even. You know what? I'm not even mad at you. What? Shut the fuck up for a second. I'm not even mad at you. Motherfucking Craftsdwarf on a Monster Hunter streams. I'll say this and I'll be like, yeah, you know what? You're completely right, Vindy. And then now that What's here, he's going full beta mode, like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna laugh instead of fucking.
It's funny. It's funny.
Backing me up and being like, yeah, you know what, Vindy?
So
you're
are we
fucking
sure that
right.
I'm the
What
sick-
does
hold on.
care?
What do I have to say to add to it?
Yes, Vindy,
Wait,
you're
hold on,
right. What?
guys.
You're stupid. That's all I
Guys.
need to hear.
Look at Rena
What is stupid?
from Love Live Perfect Dream Project. Look at this.
I wish
Gosh,
Love
she's so
Live had a
fucking
manga
cute.
so I didn't have to watch it.
No, don't read the manga, dude. Don't read the manga.
Wish Love Live had a
for
manga
Love
so
Live.
I didn't have to read
Love
it.
Live already does have a manga, and it's bad. It's terrible.
I don't believe you.
It's Vindy. It's like one of the worst things I've ever read.
That's not true.
It's Vindy. They know
Dojins
okay,
don't
so-
count. What the way?
No, Vindy. Okay, so you know how Nico's whole thing in the show is that her thing is a persona because she wants to be an idol and she doesn't have the.
Yes.
At first, she doesn't want to have the. Her
And her mom's
persona is
hot.
literally her persona is literally just her personality in the manga.
Sounds
Like
kind
the,
of
like you know the.
I love how earlier I tried to offend What with Love Live, and then I'm able to do it later. It's so easy sometimes.
And he's gonna honestly tell me he prefers Ichigo 100% to the Love Live manga.
Well, no, that's his least favorite manga of all time.
Yeah, and he's saying no, but he Love Live.
What just doesn't read bad manga? What just doesn't read bad manga? He's not like me, who will just read a terrible 3-volume yandere manga because, you know what? It's not even because I was horny. I was just curious.
You also would read fucking what Seo Koji stuff with your friend, like.
Oh my god.
Vindy, I like to read a bad manga because I get off to it.
That's true. My anger makes me
See,
horny.
okay, it's weird because like so with this I was watching it and I was like, okay, this is fine, a little just normal off in production. And then I looked at the chapter again and now I'm afraid because like, okay, I thought it was just a panel to page or a panel page to frame adaptation.
But
yeah, panel by panel.
Now they completely changed this chapter, and
But why?
I don't.
Why?
Yeah, I don't understand why the changes happened except like. Because they
What
only
you said actually made sense to me.
Yeah.
But this one doesn't.
because like how they changed it, just I guess it made it longer. Like more, they just had more time. I don't know. That's the thing is that I don't feel like the
I fucking hate.
like the adaptation in general is just kind of like not super fast paced or
They could
anything.
have
Like
had a moment to make Lick to fucking chat and save the girls again, but he didn't because she do a stupid bird bike and then he jumped down the cliff to save her. And then she touched him a little.
yeah, the molester got molested.
That's swag.
Well, wait,
man.
hold
That's
on.
actually-
Okay. Are we going to pretend like this lady was not one of the hottest girls we've seen in this show so far?
Well, she's gone, Vindy.
She had
got
red
taken
hair.
by the
No,
hentai
bitch, she said,
hand.
see ya later.
You don't
She's
gotta
not
worry
gone,
about her
motherfucker.
anymore.
She had a big red ponytail. She had a big fat ass in those jeans shorts.
Yeah,
She
but-
was hot.
Yeah, and
I
that
loved
big
her.
fat ass and those big fucking titties are now in the ground.
I wanted her to touch me like she was touching legs. She was so hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. She was
And now she's
so
in the ground,
good.
Vindy. Now
She
she's
wasn't
in
better.
Vegas.
She was not better than short skirt
Look,
kicky
Vin
lady.
Craftsdwarf,
But she was good.
how come she was getting pulled down as slow as possible by those hentai hands? Like,
Well,
it
we've
was
already
like- it
seen
was
characters
like-
get pulled down slowly.
No,
Hina's mom
but
got
it was
pulled
like
down
it was like
slowly.
almost comical the way it was happening because I was like, I feel like this should be like way more horrifying and like sad, but the way they're animating this and the way it's happening,
Well,
it's just like it's I kill me.
I had a question, Craftsdwarf.
What's up?
I had a question about the series, and I don't want you to tell me if I'm right, but I want you to know I thought this while watching the episode. Because like the hands were getting all they were getting all touchy feely with hot red haired lady, and I had the thought in my big brain that like, dude, those hands being all perverted have something to do with Licked being all perverted all the time. Because like right before this we saw
Because they
Licked,
revealed
like,
the count in his eye. They revealed the count in his eye.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that like there's like some shit going on there.
We do learn more about the hands.
Got it.
That's all I'll say.
So this is Craftsdwarf saying yes to me that I'm smart.
No, it's not. You're
Also,
stupid and I hate you.
here's my other question, sir, Senor Craftsdwarf. How close are we to getting, as you've put it, wild?
I don't know, because like I said, they've shown that they're willing to change
Yeah,
stuff.
because they're ruining shit now.
So, you know.
How close are we in manga terms?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I like this episode.
Because there's the thing. Because like Craftsdwarf's saying basically, what I'm thinking is that they've changed so much to the story that Craftsdwarf even trying to like go back and compare it isn't gonna work because of how they've changed it.
Well,
also the preview showed me that some shit you guys are gonna like is gonna happen. Lynn comes back.
She gets
and Jail's
naked?
there. No, and then they like have a cook-off to capture Licht to say who gets to have him.
oh my god, I can't wait to be so horny. It's unreal.
Okay, I think it's a good time to end the episode.
No, I have more to say. I didn't even get to talk about this episode because I was talking about how bad of a fucking adaptation it was. I don't want to talk about what I liked, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, small penis. Fuck you.
liked
I'll lay down and
red-haired
jack off
lady's
all the time.
lines about dreams, where she's like, some dreams are worth pursuing even if they're bad. I definitely expect that to come back with Lynn, with Hina.
List score for the show.
Licht is fucking great. When he puts on, every time he put on the monkey mask, I was crying with laughter. He's so funny.
it was
I
a
love his
crow.
monkey mask.
It was a crow.
bird mask, stupid.
It looked like a big monkey.
It kind of does, but it's a he says it's a crow in the episode.
What a monkey look like, Vindy?
It probably said it was a crow when I was like busy looking at something else, like Hina's legs or red hair lady's ass or her big tits or something, or a ponytail.
I hate Vindy.
No, you don't. Whatever. I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, no, there's more I can't say. I will say I have a screen cap from this episode that I can't wait to share with you guys, but I can't yet.
I will say I like Plunderer a lot. I can't wait to read it because even what's going on now, there's quite a bit of stuff that I really enjoy.
I also can't talk about what the dream stuff is neat, and because I talked about conviction last time with Jail, and it's like themes, but I can't go into that. Sorry, I read the manga already.
Yeah, bitch, you should.
Anyway, it sounds like we're done. Same as usual, decent stuff, not so decent production. And yeah, this one changed more shit not happy with that. So, very sad.
Hey, go give us money on Patreon.
Yeah, no reason, just do it.
No, do it. That way you can pick, first of all, what show we watch next season. So we can watch, for example, say you want us to watch Furry Basketball. So you can hear me awooga over hot furry ladies.
Yay.
Have you guys seen Aqua in these outfits?
Oh my god. Okay, now we're talking about Love Live. Let's fucking end it. Oh my god, wait, Rico is so... Oh my god. I like mesh shirts. You can see her fucking belly button, her tummy.
Hanamaru's showing off her tummy too.
What do you think of Yohane's big long shirt that covers everything, so you could think she's just wearing her shirt?
Okay. I really like this. I really like this outfit she's wearing a lot. I like it a lot. It's a very good outfit. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. 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 She's so hot. I love her. And her hat is. She's got a feather in her hat. Her bun's poking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. That's not a bun. It's a meatball.
It's hot is what it is. 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 She's. Ooh, I want to grab her meatballs. You know what I'm saying? Her titties. Ooh, I mean, I respect women. I respect her.
That's a lie.
No. I wouldn't believe that even though I wouldn't say what respects women, I would say what respects women more than Craftsdwarf respects children. All right, thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next week.
I wish we were done with everything.
All right, adios.